It was around this time last year, Sunday, April 23rd to be exact, when I went to cover my first ever La Liga match, and at the same time a showdown between the top two best teams in Spain, each one boasting the two most greatest and exciting players to ever play the game, Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. It's labelled as El Clasico, and each and every time this fixture comes around, it becomes the most watched soccer event in the world, with viewing numbers close to 1 billion people. So stay where you are as Soccerholics takes you, the fan, on an up-close and personal experience on what it's like to be amongst the Barcelona supporters here in the city of Toronto as they watch the biggest game in their club's tradition. So I'm here with Antonio, atmosphere's building for yet another El Clasico. Barcelona against Real Madrid at the Nou Camp. Antonio, what's going through your mind right now as a fan of this great club?
I'm really happy right now. I'm really anxious for this game. A little bit nervous, to be honest, especially because in the way we started the season. But we already have the doblete. We have a lot of expectations to close the season with an undefeated record.
What does El Clasico mean for you as a fan of Barcelona? Is it just another game, or is it much more than that for you?
Is the game. The game.
I was looking up the stats of this because the first El Clasico was in 1925, and I looked at the stats and there's only 2 wins that separate them and 3 goals that separate them, and it just shows you how bloody good these two teams are, and more importantly, there's no other team in the world that is like these teams.
I think it's probably the most famous rivalry in the world. At least the one who attracts more millions of people watching it, and of course it's not only Spain, it's not only football, it's beyond that. It's now it's watched in China, in all over the world.
Let's get Lisa in. Lisa, do you think though, because some people might disagree, do you think this is a game between two clubs, or really become between two players of Messi and Ronaldo?
I'm not sure. My dad would probably be better to answer that, but I think the clubs. I think definitely those two have a rivalry, but I feel like the clubs definitely. I think it's two families, right? And I think they support one another. So yeah, I think it's more of a club thing. Considering
this is one of the most watched soccer events in the world, but yet this game, there's no trophy or silverware for the winner. Do you think that could be changed? Do you think you could have an El Clasico trophy in the future?
Well, you know what? It is a trophy. It's a badge of honor that we have to win this game. It's always. We won almost everything this year. In the domestic league, in both tournaments, we won them. Nobody beat us so far. I hope one day we experience a closer El Clasico, the Blancos with a better record. And I don't know, I think it's more than a trophy, this game.
Yeah, it's a tradition. It's the most watched event in the world. We know that, and it has so much history and so much drama to it.
But these extra football things, we don't pay attention to them. The media try to talk about El Pasillo a lot, what Sisu said, what Ronaldo is doing in Champions League, and that's remarkable. Good for them, man. But we got our thing. We have El Doblete, and they don't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, well, good luck today. El Clasico 2018. Again, here we go. All right, half-time here at the Elephant and Castle, the El Clasico, 1-1 between Barcelona and Real Madrid. I'm here with Dali Mancia, president, such a great name, president of the Peña Blaugrana Toronto, the official supporters group of Barcelona fans here in the city of Toronto. Dali, let's talk about the first half, especially towards the end of it. I got to say, we were here this time last year, and it's very, very controversial. A lot of fighting.
It is.
I don't like that in the game myself. What's your view?
You know, this game is mostly about the pride, right? We're already champions. But a Clasico is always a Clasico, and it's always a fierce match. It doesn't matter the position you are in, like you can be in last position and Real Madrid could be wherever, it's always going to be a tough match.
1-1 right now at halftime between Real Madrid and Barcelona. I'm here with Becky to get the verdict on the half. How you feel?
Good. So far, so good. The first few minutes were obviously better than the last few, but I have faith.
Okay. I know. We're very upset. Sergio Roberto went off for a red card for what looks like he kind of hit Marcelo more on the shoulder than the head, but Marcelo held the face and the ref gave him the card. And how do you think Barca's going to deal in the second half with this now?
Obviously, it's bad to be down one man, but I think they have strength and stamina, so I think they'll be okay.
I'm here with Jose. As you can see, he's wearing a Real Madrid polo shirt in a Barcelona supporters pub. So I don't know what he was thinking coming in here today, but hopefully he gets out of here alive. But I wanted to come and chat with you, Jose, just to see how you're doing. First half thoughts, and just sum up for me as a fan, El Clasico. What is it about this match that makes it so traditional and so rivalry?
I mean, it's the biggest matchup in the world, the best players, and two teams with amazing history, amazing trophies. So yeah, for me, it's just watching the best players in the world play it out and see who's better that given game. Yeah.
You say best players, really, it's Ronaldo versus Messi, right?
Of course. Both amazing players. I can't say one is better than the other. I really appreciate both.
Me too. Everyone asked me the same thing. Towards the end of the half, because it finished 1-1, quite heated controversy. Yep. Roberto got sent off for a red card. I didn't think it would be this much intensity, because like last year when we filmed, it was both. I think Ramos was the only one that got sent off, right. But it seems quite violent out there today.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually surprised to see it, but I'm glad that all the players. It just shows again the rivalry, right? The meaning that this game has. That all the players are have so much passion going into it, and are playing, getting it 100%. So it's actually amazing to see. Really.
All right. And I got to take this chance because I might not have it again. Talking about Champions League final, you're in it against Liverpool. I'm an Arsenal fan, but I'm going to support an English team, obviously. Ronaldo and Real Madrid going for their third back-to-back title. Just sum up what that would mean to you.
I mean, historic, obviously. We all know, right? It's never been done. I think it would be, unheard of, and I'm really hoping that they can pull through. But Liverpool, amazing attacking line, so I think it should be a great open attacking game with a lot of chances like we're seeing today. So I'm looking forward to it.
All right, well, good luck to you. Thanks for chatting with us.
Thank you.
And hopefully you get out here in one piece. It's quite a lot of people here, but do you feel, because I kind of get the feeling that a lot of people come out here just because it's an El Clasico. Like we've been here a couple of times before and we haven't really seen this many people here. Are you surprised by that, but then also a little bit angry because you should just come out here for every game if you're a real fan?
Well, no, as I say, the Clasico is always a special match. I was actually expecting more people, but the fact that we already win the league make probably less than what I was expecting. It's a great crowd. You always have the hardcore core of the fans that are always here, no matter what games, and they are here. And then you get the friends from the friends, the families, everybody comes out for a Clasico. It's a family day to enjoy and watch great football.
All right, guys, thanks so much. Thank you, Dali. Appreciate your time. We're back with the second half coming up. Full time here, just ended 2-2, yet another El Clasico. Quite controversial. Penalty was going to hopefully be awarded to Marcelo, but didn't happen. Let's bring Sean in. Sean's been on the show before. Sean, just sum up yet another amazing El Clasico here at the Supporters Club of Elephant and Castle in Toronto.
Well, once again, thanks again for you guys for coming out and supporting us. Thanks for Elephant and Castle. Thanks for the Toronto Peña. Definitely another controversial game, but we've seen it before. We're going to see it again. You talked about Marcelo's, card situation.
What do you think about that? Penalty or not? Clearly, it looked like it was.
From certain angles, it looked like a penalty. Other angles, it didn't look like a penalty. But then again, we also scored a goal that was offside, so it should be 3-2. So we'll take the tie. We're still undefeated, hopefully chasing that Arsenal Invincibles, and things have happened with Atletico Bilbao and other teams before, and we won. So as you can see in the background,
that's why everyone's still cheering here. It was a draw, but everyone's still in high spirits, chasing the invincible season and also being crowned champions of La Liga. Obviously that means quite a lot to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Not only me, obviously everything that you see around here, anybody that supports Barca, anybody who supports good football.
All right, and then just sum up the season. Quick fire round questions. Sum up the season overall for Barcelona.
The double, and we're coming back for the treble next year.
All right. What do they need to improve on for next season?
What else can we do? Sometimes it comes down to luck. Sometimes you have to fight for it. I think that maybe some new acquisitions in midfield with Iniesta gone, maybe Arthur that we've heard of before, but I think we still have a very good squad. We've got the double, we've got the undefeated season still to prove, and we actually won the league without defeating a game. So I think a little bit more praise needs to come towards our boys.
All right, you answered one of my other questions about new signings, Arthur, great. And then lastly, which player or players have surprised you the most that isn't always talked about? Which has been a surprise for you this season in the team?
Well, Paulinho, especially when after the Spanish Super Cup loss and some of the acquisitions that our board was doing, we got Paulinho in for a gentleman who wasn't doing keep-ups and was kind of struggling with that. He was the gentleman to kind of knock it in at times and help with our La Liga campaign. So he's been probably one of the biggest surprises.
All right, well, good luck, man. Thanks for chatting with us. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
From the Elephant Castle, this is Ben saying goodbye. Thanks for watching Soccerholics TV. Congrats to Barcelona for winning La Liga, doing the double, and hopefully in a few more games being invincible for the season. Make sure you follow along Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We're all on there looking for new subscribers. Until next time, we'll see you next time on Soccerholics TV.